Hello, wherever you might be. This is Kuwonku TV. I'm the presenter Mamadi Sao to give you the news in English language. First, we begin with the headlines. Government to decide fate of 100 OIC vehicles soon. Gambia will not cut ties with Israel. We will also focus our attention on the Brikama Area Council, where the local government commission is looking into the financial mismanagement of that council. First, let's look at the news in details. We're going to look at standard newspaper written by Omar Ba. Government to decide fate of 100 OIC vehicles soon. The Minister of Information, Dr. Ismail Sisi, has disclosed that the government will soon discuss what would be the fate of the 100 vehicles it purchased for the hosting of the OIC summit. Reacting to a standard question, the issue yesterday at a press conference organized to discuss the aftermath of the Banjul OIC summit, Minister Sise stated, "There is nothing concrete yet from the government, and I think in the subsequent days we will meet as a board to decide what will happen to those vehicles and get back to you in line with our proactive effort to disseminate information." Commenting on whether the OIC projects will be audited and the report be shared with the public, Minister Sise said, "Obviously, in line with the government's effort to promote transparency and accountability, that would happen. Remember, an event of this magnitude, where public funds are used, must be audited, and the outcomes of the audit will be made public as well." Minister Sise congratulated President Adam Barrow for assuming the role of chairmanship of the OIC. "This is a very important position for both the President and the Gambia. I am sure that he will provide strategic leadership for the organization in fulfilling its mandate and provide unity and solidarity for member states of the OIC. We also thank him for leadership, vision, and steadfastness in supporting the secretariat and the entire process to ensure that the summit was very successful," he said. He said the government is pleased that all the 57 OIC member states were represented at the Banjul summit. Mr. Sise said the Gambian leader has very complex issues to deal with during his tenure, ranging from Palestinian, Sudan, Yemen, Islamophobia attacks on Muslim minority in India and Myanmar. "We are confident that he has the vision and leadership qualities to deal with all these issues," he said. The CEO of the OIC Gambia Secretariat, Yankuba Diba, said the Banjul summit has registered very positive outcomes and an ending that all Gambians should be proud of. "This is just to tell you that we have a very successful summit by all accounts, both logistics and management, because summits are evaluated not by the beauty of the road and so forth, but by the quality of the declarations and quality of communiques that emanate from the summit, and I'm here to tell you that we have come with the best outcomes that any summit can expect. We have been lucky to attend such summits and extraordinary summit, but I must say this Banjul summit is one of the best that the OIC has ever organized," Diba said. Reacting to concerns over the planned construction of a new hotel that never took place, Mr. Diba said the government had made it clear that it does not have the money to build the hotel. "We had wanted to take a loan at the beginning, but then the loans were concessional, so we wouldn't get a hotel built on our own. So we therefore explored different possibilities, and one of the possibilities that was identified was a public-private partnership PPP, where we had 100% equity and 90% of the equity was to be provided by a concessionaire, and then the 10% of the equity, which is the land, would be contributed by the government," he said. Mr. Diba said the company Dube Emogam was created to deal with the hotel project, but unfortunately the work stalled. On audit side, he disclosed that the all OIC secretarial expenditures are being audited, and his office is ready to be audited at all times and whenever necessary. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Mamadou Tangara, disclosed that the government received a lot of unsolicited proposals from people, charging them millions to help them organize the summit, because they doubted the country's capacity to do it. "If we had accepted those offers, we would have been in big trouble today, because some of them were asking like 50,000 euros per month, but we refused and insisted that we can do it," he said. Mr. Tangara singled out Saudi Arabia, Mauritania, Senegal, Turkey, and Morocco for their tremendous support. He said, apart from the 57 OIC member states who participated in the Banjul summit, 14 special envoys and observers within the organizational tender, adding that the summit was successful in all aspects. The head of brand of the OIC, Fali Fadera, said the country was able to mobilize over $350 million, which was used to fund infrastructure projects ranging from roads, airports, and others. He disclosed that more than 44,500 individuals were accredited for the summit, adding that the most of the logistic arrangements were awarded to Gambian companies led by young people. Mr. Fadera added that hundreds of doctors, nurses, and security officers were trained and deployed to ensure the successful hosting of the summit. He said all projects related to OIC will be completed as planned. The Standard newspaper. Revenue collector Ibrahim said he could not account for 125,000 revenue he alleged suppressed. Witness Brahma said revenue collector Brikam Area Council. Brahma said he began working in Brikam Area Council in 2004 as a revenue collector. He testified that since that year to date, he has never been promoted. The witness statement dated 8 November 2023 was admitted in evidence. He works under the value property unit of the Brikam Area Council and deployed to the Brisbane area. The witness disputed the testimony of former CEO Mamsed Jallo, who claimed that the revenue collector who does the assessment does not collect in the same area. I do the assessment in Bruce and I do the collection in the same place, the witness answered. The witness provided two cash books covering the periods 2015 to 2019 and the other covered from 2020 to 2023. They were both admitted in evidence and marked as exhibit. A witness was questioned about revenue suppress amounting to over $121,600. They are right because there is a process, and if the process is not followed, they have the right to question it, the witness answered. The witness said the money was deposited, but it was not recorded in the cash book. Here are the deposit slips. I have all the deposit slips, the witness said. The witness provided copies of the deposit slips with the claim that the originals were given to the principal cashier. He was asked to mention the dates and amounts of the slips he provided. The witness said the total was $125,000 instead of the amount the auditors mentioned in the audit. The deposit slips were EcoBank dated 22nd March 2020, $14,400. EcoBank dated 2nd March 2020, $7,600. GD Bank dated 12 March 2020, $3,200. GD Bank dated 12 March 2020, $22,800. GD Bank dated 19 March 2020, $10,000. GD Bank dated 19 March 2020, $47,000. GD Bank dated 26 March 2020, $10,000. And GD Bank dated 26 March 2020, $10,000. The deposit slips were admitted in evidence and marked in bundles as an exhibit. The witness was given the bank statement to show the commission his due deposit slip of 26 March 2022. The witness was asked to show the commission to show his deposits from the bank statements. He checked repeatedly and stated that it is not here. This means deposit slip was not in the account. Is it true that these two deposit slips do not evidence deposits you made in the account, Chairman or Chairperson General Baba asked? Yes, that is true, the witness replied. So, where did you get them? Chairman Ba asked. I got it from the bank, the witness answered. Is it possible for you to make a deposit and it will not reflect in the account? Chairperson further probed. No, it's not possible, meaning if you deposit the money, you should be traced in the account, the witness said. In this case, deposit slips were not contained in the bank statement. The only two deposits seen in the bank statement were the 12 March deposit slip of the $22,800 and the 19 March deposit of $47,000. All the rest cannot be found in the account, Chairperson Bar told the witness. Yes, the witness answered. The witness testified that monies were not in the account, which means there were no deposits made, Chairperson Bar said. Yes, the witness answered. He was given the EcoBank statement to check the deposits he claimed he made. The two deposits he claimed were not in the bank statement. The witness confirmed it, saying they are not in the account. He blamed the bank for not including them in his account. He was informed that the statements were from the bank, and the bank could not he was informed that the statements were from the bank, and the bank would be required to appear together with him to ascertain the veracity of his claim. Be assured that the bank will come here before us and testify together with you, Chairperson Batol, the witness. The witness was asked to bring his deposit slips for 2021